What was the strategy behind taking a brand new store from 0 to 100k with just one winning product in 30 days? Let me show you. Yo, what's poppin' people? It's your boy, the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. Of course, if this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, hello and welcome. Make sure you do like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button. And make sure you hit the notification bell as well so you stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Become a part of the notification squad. And of course, if it isn't the first time ever watching one of my videos, then it is nice to see you again. The last few weeks have been a little bit crazy. I've been traveling here and there all over the place, but I'm back to the grind, back to the hustle, back to bringing you consistent value bombs. And in today's video, I want to show you how we was able to take a brand new store, brand new pixel from 0 to 100k in just 30 days with one winning product. So there were two important apps that we used which contributed to the success of this store, and I wanted to show you exactly how they worked, not just what they are and a Google Docs on, you know, do this, do this, do this. I wanted to actually recreate how it worked and actually show you guys live. So make sure you of course stay to the end, watch all of the video so you can see the whole of the process, and most importantly, learn how it worked. And then of course go away, implement and test it, because of course that is the whole point of watching these videos. So let's quit the talking, let's jump straight into the computer and let's start learning. You know, I drop nothing but value bombs, so let's get on with it. Right, okay, let's jump straight into this one. Okay, pure value, always gold. Let's crack on with it. So 100k in 30 days with one product, and it was a brand new store like I mentioned. I'm going to show you the strategy that we used behind it. Now, this is not going to really be a video about scaling or the product selection and all those sorts of things, but more about the strategy behind it and what contributed to the success. Now, like I mentioned, there was two important apps that played a big role in you know, doing these numbers that it did, and I'm going to go over that and give you a live demo as well, because I've actually set it up on a store so you can see exactly how it works. So make sure you stay to the end, of course. Anyone who is in my Facebook mastermind group have seen these numbers, and who follow me on Instagram as well have seen these numbers as well. So if you're not already, then hit me up on Instagram, and of course drop into that group as well. Link will be down below. So let's get into it. Now, just to touch on the product, of course, the product solved a problem and had mass market appeal. Now, anyone who knows or anyone who's watched any of my previous videos, I've got tons of videos on product selection and how to find products and all those sorts of things. But generally, you want to be looking at two main styles of products. First and foremost, one that solves a problem or is a solution to a problem. And the other one is something that is cool, unique, quirky, but is being sold to a passionate audience. But this one, of course, was a product that solved a problem. It had mass market appeal, which meant it was easier to sell. Not easy to sell, because nothing is easy to sell, but it was a little bit easier to sell, which is hence why I recommend those two category styles of products to sell. Now, like I mentioned in the earlier in the video, should I say, is the two main apps that had a big part and played a big role in this in generating these numbers. Now, the first one is the Hurify app, and the other one is the discounted upsell app by Booster Apps. I'm going to show you them now. So Hurify app, I've mentioned it before in previous videos. It's fantastic. I like it. Use it on pretty much most of all of my stores. Shout out to Youssef as well. That's my boy, that's my guy, the developer. But yeah, fantastic to use, okay? And you got to remember, when it comes down to selling products, a lot of things are generally impulse buys. So using scarcity is one of the tactics which you should be using as well. And Hurify is fantastic for bringing in scarcity, bringing in exclusivity, and really pushing through the sale. Like I mentioned, I use it on pretty much all of my websites in certain ways. So I like Hurify. But they introduced a certain certain tactic, should I say, with a new development that they had. And it's not a countdown timer as such. Well, it is a countdown timer, but it's used in a little bit of a different way. And like I said, I'm going to show you exactly how it works shortly. But this was one of the apps that we used. And the second app that was used was this one here, Discounted Upsells. Basically, it's an upsell app. And I've been using this one for some time. It is fantastic. It looks great on stores. So it's one of the reasons why I use it. What I generally like to do is see which apps, which upsell apps. There's loads of them that are out there. All of them typically do the same sort of thing. It's just a case of testing out which one looks fantastic on your website and which isn't intrusive either, because some of them will not fit your theme. Some of them will not look great. So you want to test them out, see which one converts the best, because there's going to be a little bit of a trade-off in conversion rate and increased average order value. So this is one that I like, and this is one that I've been using. Pretty cool, very inexpensive. So yeah, moving on. So the results were an increase in AOV, average order value. That's generally down to the discounted upsell app, and then the increased conversion rate as well, which is down to more so to Horify as well, with the scarcity being one of the tactics as well. So let's dive the hell in so I can show you exactly how it works in practice. So this is just the Shopify checkout store, and I'm just going to show you now how it works. Okay, so let's say, for example, this was our main lead product, and it's amazing camera phone lens, which I assume it just I think it allows you to take photos from far from your phone. And say that it was, for example, this is our main product. This is our leading product that we're selling. This is our winner, essentially. This is just another product, complementary product, or our upsell. And what happens is, say, for example, people land on this product page. What's going to happen is there's this super cool bar that pops up at the bottom. This is due to Horify, and they recently implemented this. Fantastic. I like to call it the coupon weapon. Youssef calls it the coupon weapon as well. And this is, when it comes to conversion rate, this is fantastic. Okay, you guys should be using this. So when they land on the page, they get a little banner at the bottom of their page, and what it says is click here to unlock a bonus. You can set this bonus to whatever you want it to be, 10% off, 20% off, etc, etc. Small countdown timer, and it's going to show you the price with the discounted price on it, and this button here. So they can see this price here, but they can see an even better price at the bottom. And remember, this just pops up at the bottom, and it will stay there when they scroll. It's stuck there, it's static, so they always see it, it's always in their face. Now, what happens when they click I need this? What's going to happen is it's going to go directly to, not the cart, it's going to go directly to the checkout. Okay, directly to the checkout, and it's going to apply the discount code as well. Now, this is when I was shown this, and I didn't even know it really existed. Once it was shown and Youssef explained it to me, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. You have to test it out. And the conversion rate was fantastic, because literally you're bypassing the cart page, you're bypassing all of the sticking points, and people literally get their discount. And remember, this is impulsive buying. So we're on Facebook, most of the buys will be impulsive, a case of, I need this now, I have to get this, it solves my problem. And pushing them through the process as quickly as possible is always going to result in an increased conversion rate. And this is just fantastic. So people just put in their email address, first name, last name, blah, 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 continue and check out. Okay, so fantastic. That was one way how we was able to do these sorts of numbers. Now, if we head back, shopping cart is empty. Let's say, for example, they didn't see that, they didn't use it at all. So let's just cross this off. Now, some people didn't always use that. As fantastic as it is, some people will not see it, will not use it, will not interact with it. It's just the way it is. Now, let's say, for example, people actually then went on to do the normal price, the $50 here, and didn't take advantage of the banner at the bottom. When they clicked add to cart, what happened is they would then get our hit with our booster apps, okay, our upsell. And basically what happens is, bonus, add this lens mug for 30% off. It will show you the original price with the discount price as well. So people were then being hit with a upsell. Okay, they were getting an upsell. If they didn't take the discount, they were then getting hit with an upsell. And you can type in this text, you can type in whatever you want, but this is fantastic here to have, bonus, get it with 30% off, or you can put in whatever you want, like 98% of people who purchased this product also added this. Select your discount, whatever you want. It can be 30%, 20%, 10%, blah blah blah. Now if they click yes please, what's going to happen is it's going to add it, and it's going to say congrats on saving. And if you scroll down, you're going to see here there is the discount as well. So congrats on saving. That's what they would have been paying. This is what they're paying at the moment in time with the discount. They hit the checkout. It's going to apply a discount as well. It's going to be there, and they're going to get all of the products with the added discount. So you can see how effective this method was. And this is kind of like a lot of people, if you're just new to the game, then this might not be something that you even think of, but these are the sorts of things that I'm always testing out, and this worked fantastically for this product. So if you've got any winners that are out there, if you've currently got winners and you want to increase your average order value, or you've got ones that you want to increase your conversion rate, then make sure you check out those two apps. They are fantastic for doing both things, and you can see the live demo as to how and why this was so effective. So yeah, it is just a great tactic and strategy to use. And like I said, this isn't about scaling and all those sorts of things, which do come into play, of course. Don't get me wrong, and of course you do need a product which is scalable to be able to do the numbers that we achieved. But nevertheless, this is still a fantastic strategy to use. So most importantly, make sure you test out what you've learned today and implement it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. It lets me know that you enjoyed the content. Drop me a comment down below as well. I do giveaways, and the best comment on this video will win $20. I will send it to you via PayPal. Use it to test in an ad set and flip it. And of course, make sure you please do smash the subscribe button and notification bell as well, so you stay up to date with all of my latest content. So I hope you can see how powerful this method actually is. But most importantly, make sure you test it out. Okay, I have got a link to my free Facebook mastermind group. Click the link down below. I'm in there. Other marketers are all in there, helping each other out and answering questions. Hit me up on Instagram. Drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow. Follow me a little bit more closely on Instagram. I post a lot more on Instagram than any other of my social media profiles. So let's get connected. That is it for this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one, dropping nothing but, you already know, value bombs. Take care.